Hello everybody, it's me, TONIK TZW, and I'm here in the Tier 6 Premium British Destroyer, the Cossack, the one with the sonar and the secondary gun, not the 38. You can see from the title of this one that TBull is in this one, but I didn't realise it until after the game. And all I'll say is thank goodness that he was on our team. And I do realise I've misspelt 2 on the end of that place card there, but never mind. But here we are, we've got 3 destroyers, we've got 3 cruisers, and 3 battleships, so it seems to be a fairly well-balanced matchmaking setup. I expect that we'll have 1 ship of each type on each cap, and I potentially get the worst cap to start with on this map, B cap. But I am going to play it, so I'm going to push in, but I'm going to play smart and see what we can do to make this a cap ours. As I said, I didn't realise until the end game screen came up that TBull had been in this one, so there was no playing to perform or trying to impress anyone at all. All I was interested in was playing for the cap and playing for the win. So we can see from perceptive there that we have got a target on the left side of the cap, and we do get that ship spotted out on the right. Now that means potentially fire coming in from 2 directions. So we're going to be careful pushing in here, because I really don't want to be on the receiving end of that mines. But we're going to throw some torps out there just in case he tries to come rushing in. Obviously, one of the limitations with the Cossack is I've only got 1 set of torpedoes. But Mr. Benson does get himself spotted. Now, I think that's the Belfast lighting his radar up there. And the Benson's going to try and smoke. But we are going to welly salvo after salvo on him and try and get him off this map. That's him with a fire on. He's gone. That is first blood. Scratch 1 for red team, chalk 1 up for blue team. Now I can't see that mines now because of the smoke screen that was put up, but there he is, he's back on the cap. I'm going to turn in very slowly, and I'm going to push up the edge of this cap, taking it as I go, and try and keep these guys spotted for the Belfast and the battleship which is behind us. So hopefully they can get some shots across the top on these guys. Belfast is there in the smoke. It looks like he's taken a few hits, and we've got a battleship out there as well who should be able to like one-shot wonder that mines. Very carefully pushing through. Red team have lost 2 destroyers. It looks like the destroyer on A-cap has gone as well, and I'm guessing that that cruiser across there is TBull, because I was looking at the minimap and I did see the cruiser push right in with the destroyer, and I've got a feeling that that was perhaps the destroyer laying smoke to cover, and then TBull running into that and then slapping on the radar and dispatching a red team's destroyer across there. But we're just being cautious. We've got the cap turned, we're keeping these guys spotted. There's already a ship running, the mines is running, and as we look, blue team on A cap are pushing in hard. I'm gonna move out here, and I'm just thinking about what my best position is, because we still have a ship down on C cap. But I think that's where we've lost the majority of our ships from. That Richelieu is doing the French battleship thing. It is bow tanking, and it's shortly going to be going in full reverse, because that's all they seem to do. Full forwards or full reverse. He's getting shots laid onto him. I'm looking and I'm thinking, I can get torpedoes on here, because he's only going backwards so fast, and that speed is not going to change unless he starts moving forwards. And I can't see somebody in a French battleship going forwards against 3 ships. So we lay the torps out there, and we have a look and see what else is out there as well. We have a quick look across. He's still going backwards. Yep, that's the French thing. And we're going to start pushing out a little bit further. Just want to keep these guys spotted. There is a destroyer there to the about the 8 o'clock position on C cap. I think he's waiting for ambush torps, but it's not a great position to be in because there is a Russian cruiser out there that I believe does have radar. If it hasn't got radar, he got far too close and got spotted because he's about to disappear. Now we get a couple of torpedoes and a flood on the Richelieu. And our torpedoes are coming up at just the right time. His flood is ticking. I imagine all those shells going in are from TBull, so I imagine he's got a couple of fires on them as well. But we'll just sprinkle those torpedoes, single fire out there. But we get him. He's gone already. Don't think we even had to wait for the torpedo. I think it was a flood that picked him up. But now I'm turning and pushing for C cap, and TBull does come up on the comm wheel and say, hey, push for that cap. We have a comfortable lead, but that isn't to say that the match is won yet. Now red team are all pushing through C cap. They all thought they could sit back here, but as soon as B cap went and they realised that we were pushing through, they've all decided to run round the opposite way of the map. And well, it's a chicken run now. But this Mainz might have another trick up his sleeve yet. And blue team have sensibly split. And I think that TBull is going to the south of A cap. So what we can do now is we can pincer them off. Now what I didn't realise is that the Belfast has come with me. But that's great because he started on B cap, so he's supported me. He's pushed through. That's a really nice thing for him to do. But there's also another destroyer, and I have no idea where he's come from. I think he must have come all the way across from A cap. Wasn't paying attention. But there he is, full health. So we're going to keep pursuing this Mainz. And there is the Nagato. There is another cruiser and another destroyer. So we've got a game of Ring a Ring of Roses going on. And what I'm going to try to do is sneak in to C cap, because I imagine, seeing that destroyer around there, that they are going to try and sneak back round onto B cap. Now it only takes one ship to go this way, and given that I start on B and I'm probably closest to C, it would have been nice if the other two ships had turned around to defend B from the other direction, because red team are literally running around the map. Now, as you all know, with sheep and sheepdogs, you only need one dog to chase a sheep. You don't need 3. And, well, at least one of these dogs is going to go over the Rainbow Bridge. Let me tell you, it's not going to be me. Because I'm sure, as I said, that Mainz has got a trick up his sleeve. And there we go. He slammed it in reverse. I am not even going to waste my torpedoes on this one. I'm going to get ready for my guns. The Belfast slams it in reverse and smokes up. I don't think he was expecting that Mainz to be coming back around, but he did have AP loaded. He gives him a slap. We get a fire on him, and luckily that ticks him down. So it was a bit of a sneaky kill and a yoink from the Belfast. But there we go. Belfast takes the torpedoes from the Mainz, and now we are going to push through and continue herding red team sheep back around to B cap. And I really don't think there's any way they can get out of this now. The Nagato looks like he's pushed all the way around. I'm guessing that smoke screen out there is the cruiser, but I think it's a Kutchesov. Yep, there he is. Don't want to be near him. There's still a destroyer somewhere. So let's play a game of hide and seek. Again, this isn't a massive damage game so far. We've lost 4 ships to red team's 6, but we have had control of the caps, and as I always say, caps are king in domination. Take the caps, get the points, control the game. If you control the points lead, then the other team has to come to you to take that lead back and to take those caps. But there is the Lightning. I'm in the Cossack. Lightning is one of my favourite boats. I'm kind of expecting torpedoes. I've got 34 seconds to run on my sonar, just in case he decides to back out. We're going to pop those torpedoes through there, and then we're going to turn in, hoping that we can close down this gap in the 20 seconds we've got left on our sonar. Now, I did yoink that mice a little bit, and somebody is going to repay the favour for me here. 5 seconds, we get the Lightning picked up, we go guns, we get him on fire, but I think this ZF6 has been keeping his reload booster handy, and he gets the kill on that one. We turn in expecting torpedoes, but they are none. And that leaves little old Kuchesov out there on his own. And all he is going to do is run for the back of the map. Now, people, in situations like this, you aren't going to win. The chances are you aren't going to get another kill. And I know it may seem like a brilliant idea to just keep kiting and shooting and kiting and shooting and kiting and shooting. But honestly, sometimes just it's a lost cause. Turn around, sail towards the blue team or the red team, whichever it appears on your screen, and just take the salvo like a man or woman or something else that you choose to identify as. Because I hate it when people drag games out like this. But such is life. He's nearly full health. The only reason I can see him being full health is because he spent most of the time running away. Now you'll notice that this, I think it's a Richelieu here, is quite low health, and I'm trying to close in him, thinking I can give you will to rebuild, mate. And I get closer and closer and closer, and I still don't see a legendary skill pop, and I'm getting closer and closer and closer. But then this guy obviously hits his engine boost, and he starts opening distance from me. I'm in a friggin' destroyer. He's in a battleship, and yet he's pulling away from me. It's like watching some old jalopy, burn you out and beat you at the lights. And I'm thinking, if he's got a legendary 1 commander, I literally need to be parked on his stern. And he is so staring down his gun sights that he doesn't realise that he's going away from me. And I actually kind of hope now that this Kuchesov would set him on fire and burn him down and kill him, because that would have been funny. I would have laughed at that, and I'm not one for giving people the old well done for dying unceremoniously, but I think it would have deserved it. He's got a fast reload. He's just banging on and banging on and banging on, and he finally gets the kill. So, a couple of mad minutes in amongst that game, a couple of sneaky kills, a couple of decent kills, actually. We take 43,500 damage, nothing huge by any means, but it's about control on the map. And I have to say, in this game, I certainly do not mind coming second to somebody like a TBull, because I watch his videos. He often has a lot of good things to say. So make sure you pop across his channel and have a look. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed playing it. And like I said, coming second to a CC, not going to complain about that one. But stick around, click a link, smash the like button, and if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing to the channel so that you get notifications on new content. Until next time, take care of yourself. Goodbye.